there's two things that leap to mind. And the first one is this ripple effect. This ripple effect. JJ Watt has been signed by the Arizona Cardinals. How does that affect two quarterback situations that we're talking about nonstop? One, Russell Wilson. If he's concerned about protection in Seattle.
Oh, baby.
If he's concerned about being untouched, well, here comes the code red, if you will.
Nice.
Here comes the code red with J.J. Watt, now added to Chandler Jones and Hassan Reddick. Supposedly, this is who we're going to see coming at Russell Wilson. You're concerned about Aaron Donald enough. You're concerned about Nick Bosa coming back healthy. You're concerned about staying upright. Well, here comes J.J. Watt in your direction twice a season. And what if Seattle doesn't make a move here in free agency, maybe to add an offensive line? What if you're going to sit back patiently and wait to hear what their draft plans are going to be? You're going to sit back and maybe hope as you're sitting there with Ciara watching NFL Network's coverage, of course, on draft nights. Wait to hear the offensive line help that's coming on the way? Or are you going to be sitting there like Aaron Rodgers reaching for that stiff drink after your team just decides to do what they think is best for the franchise? That might not be your concept of such a thing. Or is he just going to force the situation a little bit more? Can't wait to see how that one plays out. And then how about the other quarterback situation that might be affected by the ripple in this pond? With Deshaun Watson. Okay. All right. Yep. I understand I'm the one who's got to stay here because you covet me so much. And I understand JJ raised all that money for the hurricane, and I, in that hurricane, just donated my first game check as a professional and new to the town. Okay, I get that you just told JJ walk, go, and you find out that JJ Watt has so many suitors, there's not enough suits. And you find out that all of this was in front of J.J. Watt because they allowed him to just walk. And you're thinking, you could even get like a fourth or a fifth or a sixth from Arizona, because I know you got Arizona's phone number because J.J. just joined my guy in DeAndre Hopkins. So you couldn't even get a 4, 5, or a 6 out of Steve Keim? I mean, and I got to sit here and, wonder what Jack Easterby's thinking? And I've made it known to you privately, I have no intention of staying here. Do you want me to go on ESPN or NFL Network or, most importantly, the Rich Eisen Show and talk about it? Is this what you want? Because I think I'm handling this the best I can. I don't want to play for you anymore, Cal. Nice to meet you, Nick. Nice to meet you, Coach Cully. No, thank you. Go check out the YouTube comic stylings of Jack Easterby if you want to find out why. I'm just guessing. I'm throwing darts at the board, assuming this is what's going on in his head.
Let me subscribe to that real quick.
Well, I'm just saying here. What's he thinking as he's watching J.J. Watt show up and have this soundbite talking about the amount of love and free agent arm twisting and all of the people that they sent in J.J. Watt's direction, who Steve Keim let us know who they were yesterday to try and recruit him. Check it out.
I give them credit. They attacked from all angles. I think Steve and Michael and everybody did a great job of, there were players, there were coaches, there were non-football people whatsoever that reached out and were in my ear and trying to convince me to come down here and telling me all the great things about it. And not only on the field, but sending me pictures of Paradise Valley and everything off the field as well. So the recruiting pitch was strong and heavy, but at the end of the day, I just tell my wife, all signs just kind of kept pointing back down here to Arizona. And in my short time here on the ground, I can tell you that I'm absolutely pleased and couldn't be happier with my decision.
Look, I know it's apples and oranges. I know JJ's put in his time. I know JJ's been in the league longer, and I know JJ did so much for the community of Houston that he does have that deserving patch right there on his chest, that beautiful Walter Payton Man of the Year award patch. I know he and the Texans did him right. They did him right. Just go, JJ. Go have your free agency tour and go find out where you want to go and go with God and go be you. But how is that sitting with Deshaun Watson right now? I don't think it can be sitting well at all. And we will see how that ripple in that pond continues to, ripple. Did I use it as a noun and a verb in the same sentence? Perhaps. I don't know.
Verbal, Rich.
Thank you. We'll see how it goes. Hey, you watched all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Watch more right here.